Well, hello there! Welcome to my Hardcore Progress series episode 4. It is finally time. Ever since I died on my last remake after starting the CG grind, I have been having this itch to get back there as soon as possible, and after months of waiting, we're finally back here, baby. I have been clip dumping like a madman in the last 3 episodes, and now we're officially pretty much caught up with my progress. I'm still not sure how often my episodes will be coming out from now on though. I like to jump from content to content, and CG is one of those rare occasions where I will be spending a lot of time in the same place, and that helps me push out an episode quite quick. So right now I can't really promise you a schedule, but we will see how it goes. I kind of forgot to bring super restores for this fight, but thankfully it was still manageable. It is time for another dangerous boss fight. Well, not really. The boss is pretty straightforward. The only danger in this boss fight is losing your focus. At the last phase, the boss takes you literally down to 1 HP, so if you're not paying attention, or you are relying too much on your blood spells healing you might get surprised. And not in a good way. I mean the create a character, choose your name, I am an experienced player way. As long as you keep track on which phase is currently going on and always hit the full HP no matter how much HP you're missing before the special attack, you will be fine. Got it done on the second try, although I forgot to record the fight naturally. I was a little bit afraid that I would have to go and get the Warp Scepter, but with some slight optimizations I had enough DPS. God damn, does it always feel good to enter Prifddinas for the first time. This place unlocks so much content, man, I feel like I'm a kid in a candy store. But there is so much stuff to do here. I can't decide. I wonder what content am I going to start with? Alright, let's stop pretending. Everybody knows exactly what I'm going to do first. Since you're forced to complete a normal gauntlet run anyway to access the corrupted version, might as well just get most of the combat achievements here while at it. It's finally time. Once more, I'm at the gates of CG. Let's pay attention this time, shall we? Wish me luck. And so it begins, the fabled CG grind. I don't mind it really, it's fun content, as long as you're not trying to force an enhanced weapon seed from here. Even if you happen to go dry, you will benefit from all the uncut gems, arrows, runes, and just the raw GP alone. Like honestly, this place single-handedly takes care of all your gold problems for the foreseeable future. I don't get why people seem to get so worked up because of this grind. Sure, it's long, especially if you go dry, but you're going to go dry somewhere eventually. That's just pretty much how the Iron Man game mode works. Coming here with the expectation of going dry and counting every kill waiting for that one fabled chest that will release you from this torment. Or even worse, doing emotes and specialized run patterns before opening the chest, spending 3 minutes in the lobby yapping for every single 1 minute spent inside. Gee, I wonder why you're struggling with your Bofa grind.
But I have a family and job. No time grind Bofa, please Yabex, give a dry protect.
In the end, there is only 2 approaches for this grind really. Either A, you commit to this grind and run it for as long as it takes, or B, you do the grind in parts, be it X amounts of runs per day or whatever you feel like. And look, I'm not saying that going 3 times dry in content that is low as hell and you really dislike doesn't suck ass. However, what I am saying is that your mindset plays a huge role when we are talking about how miserable this grind can be. Stop focusing on your KC, stop doing loot simulations, try doing some CAs. I mean, there's many ways to make the fight feel a little bit different than before. All in all, going to this place with the mentality that this is going to be so ass, already picturing yourself going 4 times dry on the enhanced, it's going to make your experience really shit. So, let's avoid that bitchy attitude and just send it, yeah? There we go, the first CG KC on the new account. Somehow I managed to screw up the perfect hand left, but I'm sure we will eventually get it. I mean, I'm going to be stuck here for a while, so better get to it. And there is KC number 2, slowly but surely starting to get the hang of it again. I didn't warm up for this, so it's gonna take a while to get used to the boss again. It is kinda funny how I went from feeling really rusty at KC1 to feeling I'm starting to get the hang of it at KC2 to practically feeling like, oh goddamn, this is actually really easy at KC3. What can you say? Muscle memory OP. It actually took me 7 KC to get the perfect tunnel, which is... I'm not proud of that. I always tell people that plan to do CG on their hardcores to try to run as long distances at a time as possible, just for the escaping crystal, but here, the fact that I was running longer distances saved me from dying to the freeze. God damn it. Since I am getting so much gold from this place, might as well just buy the extra bank slots. It's not like 1 million GP means anything anymore. I'm pretty bad at hoarding, so any bank slots I can get, I will take happily. Not only did I get myself a glory, I got this little beauty. Nice. That's 10 KC done already, and we actually do get rewarded for it. It's always cool to start with an armor seed instead of a weapon seed, because usually my 50-50 rolls are kinda... how should I put it? Not so 50-50? And I sure as hell don't mean it in a good way. Decided to take a quick break and do some CAs at the normal gauntlet. I really want to get the elite combat achievement rewards unlocked as soon as possible, so every CA point counts right now. There's the first weapon seed. God damn it. And that is 50 KC at CG. Still alive. And so it begins. That's the armor seed number 2 at 61 KC. Not bad. And only 7 KC later, that is armor seed numero 3. And with that armor seed, I will be able to make my first piece of the crystal armor set. Starting with the body, obviously, because it requires the most seeds, so might as well. The coloring naturally is gonna be black, because, you know, I'm a basic bitch when it comes to coloring and black looks good. I wish the other colors looked good, but they don't. I want to complain, but I can't complain. Vittu! Remember, it's 50-50. I was editing my previous vids, so decided to do some AFK pickpocketing while at it. Although I kinda regret collecting all the easy clues though, because it's gonna take me a while to do all of them. Might as well just collect the caskets for future clogging. Yeah. Okay. Now. Mitä vittua? Okay, there it is, I suppose. What the fuck? Oh man. Oh. Olisiko se vaikka armor seedia? Vittu!
Remember, it is 50-50.
What's wrong? Ja vittu krystallipörssi, ihan oi! My OBS wasn't recording, but there's finally an armor seed. They actually exist. I'm starting to doubt that slightly. My internet was acting up and I got DC'd in the middle of a CG run because of a malformed packet, so I decided to wait it out and use up all the gems I had been stacking up for some neat crafting gains. Well, the ungot gems didn't quite get me to level 70, so I decided to finish up the remaining XP making jewelry. Not exactly my favorite method of trading crafting, but you need the jewelry anyway, so 2 birds with 1 stone. I was starting to suffer from a slight burn with the CG, so I decided to run some moons for a change. That is, until I actually did couple laps here and realized that I still hate this place. Back to the CG it is. One of the things I really missed playing on my old hardcore was the potion storage. As a loot goblin with severe hoarding issues, the bank space I am able to save with this thing is insane, not to mention just throwing in potions after a task or a boss trip and not having to worry about the different doses taking extra space. What can I say? I love it. Already at 300 KC. God damn, the time flies by when you're doing CG. Decided to boost some stamina pots to make my stamina pool at my POH. No more teleporting to Ferox Enclave just to get my run back. Nice. Finally got my Runite limbs so I can make my crossbow. This means I could be doing Dragon Slayer 2 in the near future. We will see.
Hei toveri, luutataanko tavaraa?
Joo.
Mennään!
Joo.
Mennään! Jee, vittu, ei tule kyllä vittu luuttaa nyt se saatana, ei sitä vittu.
Aika abysmaalinen pakonti tuli tän. Oi, jes! Vittu vihdoinkin, vittu vihdoinkin, jes! Saatana! No tuli perkele. Vittu tää meni kaava. Vittu sä oot rumo. It took me 456 KC to get my 5th armor seed. I couldn't have done this without my mate Hula, or Abyssal Bacon, also known as Ryppyks nowadays. He came in for a visit to bring me some luck, and that's all I needed. I am still missing the helmet, but it's not a requirement for now. Finally I can start doing other content. Speaking of other content, I felt like taking care of this Dragon Slayer 2 quest. This quest is, in my opinion, the most dangerous quest for a hardcore to do. It really isn't that challenging mechanically, but the last boss fight is filled with bullshit one-shot mechanics. You really don't want to do this quest haphazardly. One misclick and it's gone. Gotta love game design like this as a hardcore. After all, one-shot mechanics are really hard, right? But it is what it is. We are not here to bitch and moan about mechanics. We are here to finish one of the remaining dangerous quests. So let's get to it. No unnecessary clicks, keep my eyes on the fireball. I hope the current ones are enough for this fight. All I really have to do here is pay attention. I have never died to this boss before and I would like to keep it that way. So, let's do this. Galvik is going ham with the waves here, what the hell? I guess he really wants me dead. And there it is, Galvik is dead, and it was not even close. Hell, with the supplies left, I could have easily gone for 2 Galviks in a row. Easily. When I play on a hardcore account, I never actually even think about dying while doing content. My mindset is pretty much always focused on survival, so if the shit hits the fan, I'm always prepared to bail out before it is too late. That's the key to surviving on hardcore for longer periods of time. You have to learn everything there is to an encounter, from max hits to burst potential. But I'm always worried when it comes to shit like Dragon Slayer 2. When I'm having a good day, I don't see myself dying to any PvMing content aside from getting banged up by a misclick at Awakened Leviathan or something. But stuff like raids, the gauntlet, normal DT2 bosses, I just can't see it happening. But when I'm having a bad day, it really shows during PvMing. I can't keep my eyes on mechanics, my timings are off, I keep getting disturbed by people talking over Discord. And the worst thing is, I can't always tell if I'm having a bad day until something happens because of it. One-shot mechanics are the worst possible thing for me to tackle when I'm having a bad day. That is why even having done this quest 3 times on hardcore already, I still get anxious thinking about it. But now, with this quest taken care of, I finally feel like I'm playing on a proper account. It's not like I'm going to surpass CG anytime soon, but now this account doesn't feel like an old anymore. And that has motivated me to start grinding PvM more than ever. This episode took a while longer to put out, but I hope you enjoyed this episode. My name is Sosi, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Take care.